Hey everybody, so this month I had hot cocoa and cream in my project Use It Up, and I did use it up, and I wanted to show you guys everything that I paired with hot cocoa and cream this month. So I'm not going to talk a whole lot about each individual fragrance. A lot of these are in my video that I posted recently about gourmand fragrances. So if you're interested in a more in-depth, detailed explanation of what these smell like, you can go check out that video. So first we'll start with Victoria's Secret's Tease Cocoa Soiree. So I've paired hot cocoa and cream with this fragrance right here. Now this is just the body mist version of their perfume. So this is a perfumey type of fragrance, and this one is sort of like a cocoa floral, but not in the sense that whipped rose and vanilla is. This is much different. However, because it did have that cocoa note in it, I went ahead and paired it with hot cocoa and cream, and it turned out pretty good. But I will say that this does not have like a super strong chocolatey note. It's not super gourmand or anything like that. It's more of like a perfume than it is anything. But like I said, I still went ahead and paired it with hot cocoa and cream. So that is one of the first fragrances that I use. Now, I don't have these listed in any particular order or anything like that, but this is just how I laid them out. This is one of the fragrances that I use to pair with hot cocoa and cream. So if you have that in your stash and you have this one as well, try them together and see how you like them. So next is Christmas cookies. This is actually what I paired it with today. Christmas cookies has notes of creamy cookie dough, almond biscotti, and caramel woods. And this is just a creamy cookie gourmand type of fragrance. So I figured it would go really well with hot cocoa and cream, and I paired them together as well. And so next we have Midnight Amber Glow. The fragrance notes in this are smooth amber, caramel latte, and vanilla bourbon. So this fragrance does not list chocolate as a note, but in some ways it very much resembles a chocolatey fragrance. It sort of seems like there's some chocolate in this somewhere, and I think it's just because of how smooth this fragrance is. Like, I think I had said in my gourmands video that included this fragrance that it says smooth amber and caramel latte, but to me it smells like smooth latte. Like, that's what I smell when I smell the smoothness of this fragrance. And like I was saying earlier, it seems like it has some chocolatey to it. Y'all, I can't talk. It seems like it has some chocolatiness to it. But I don't know if it actually contains any type of, cocoa note or chocolate note or anything like that. I think it's just the smoothness of the fragrance that resembles chocolate, that makes you feel like it could have chocolate in here. But either way, it's a really good, fragrance. And because it has like that smoothness in it and it sort of resembles a chocolate fragrance, I went ahead and paired it with hot cocoa and cream. And I'm also going to use this to pair with other chocolatey fragrances in my collection as well. So yeah. So next we have Cozy Vanilla Bourbon. And Cozy Vanilla Bourbon is very similar to Midnight Amber Glow. It's been compared to Midnight Amber Glow. They're definitely not the same thing, but they are similar. This one has that, it sort of has that smoothness to it, but not in the same way at all. But it's like a darker vanilla. The fragrance notes in this are warm bourbon, dark fruit, and vanilla liquor. And it's just kind of got that like darker nighttime vibe going for it. And it almost, the dark vanilla in this almost resembles a chocolatiness to me, but definitely not chocolate. And I definitely don't think this has chocolate in it. But for those reasons, I paired this with hot cocoa and cream. I have also tried a fragrance by English Laundry in the past. It was called Cocoa Vanilla Drop. And so that fragrance, I'm assuming from the name, had cocoa and vanilla in it. And whenever I used to spray that out, I mean, I guess you could tell it had cocoa in it, but you really smelled the vanilla. And that is kind of what this reminds me of in a way, is the way that vanilla was blended with that chocolate that was in that fragrance. That's kind of what this vanilla is reminding me of, and I think that might be why I'm associating it almost with a cocoa note. So yeah, so I also used this to pair with hot cocoa and cream. So next we have Pastel Skies, and the fragrance notes in this are soft cloud berries, pink sponge sugar, and coconut musk. So this is definitely not a chocolatey fragrance, but I just really like this. It's sweet, and when I spray this out, I really smell caramel. You can tell the coconut is in there. But just because I really like this, and I also really like hot cocoa and cream, I wanted to pair these two different fragrances together just to see what it would smell like, and also because I like both of them, and I just wanted to put them together and see what it would smell like. I enjoyed this combination. Love Pastel Skies. Okay, so the next one is going to seem a little bit random, but hear me out. I paired hot cocoa and cream with Into the Night, and if you look on the back, the fragrance notes are raspberry noir, amber crystals, velvety rose petals, cream of patchouli, and mocha musk. So I used to didn't really care for this fragrance. Oh my gosh, am I not recording? Oh, I am recording. Y'all, somebody just texted me and it covered up the place on my screen where it shows the time of how long I've been recording, and I thought that I hadn't pressed the play button. So yeah, I just kind of like freaked out. But anyways, I am recording, so we'll continue. So when this fragrance, before it was repackaged like this, I believe they reformulated it when they repackaged it. So before it was reformulated, I didn't care for this too much, but whenever it was reformulated, I decided that it wasn't too bad, so I decided I would get it. And so I've had this in my collection for a while, and I do like Into the Night, but I've never really worn it that much. I would like to start wearing it more, but because it has that mocha musk note, I decided to pair it with hot cocoa and cream just to see how it would go, and it definitely turned out really good. Like I said, I do like Into the Night, but I never wear it, so I want to start wearing this one more, and I want to pair it with other fragrances that are in my collection that have like chocolatey notes to them, such as, you know, a lot of these that are in this video. So I might make another video on that eventually. I don't know. I also might do a video with fragrances that have chocolate notes in them. I don't know. We'll just have to see. But yeah, so I paired it with Into the Night. I know this seems random, but when you really think about it, since it's got that mocha musk note, it just kind of made sense for me to at least try it out, and I did like it. So yeah. So then we have Whipped Rose and Vanilla. The fragrance notes in this are crushed rose petals, cocoa flower, and whipped foam. This has that cocoa flower note in it, and so I wanted to pair it with hot cocoa and cream. And I did a lovely fragrance combo whenever I wore these two together, like fragrance body care combo, and I posted that in a community post. So if you're curious about that, you can go look it up. But yeah, this was a good combination. It was a, you know, an obvious choice for me with this having the cocoa, is it cocoa flower? Yeah, with it having the cocoa flower note. And I just love this fragrance. So yeah, so I put them together, and that's that. So the next one I wanted to pair with hot cocoa and cream was Honey Mist. The fragrance notes in this are honey drizzle, purple dahlia, and whipped vanilla. This is just a straight up honey scent with, you do smell the whipped vanilla, and this is slightly gourmand but not overbearing. It's really delicious, and because I really like this and I love honey notes, I thought it would be interesting to pair with the hot cocoa and cream, so I paired them together. And yeah, that's just another one that I used when I was pairing with hot cocoa and cream. And also I wanted to say, I got a lot of use out of this right here. You wouldn't think I would be able to pair this with all these fragrances, especially for somebody who uses their fragrances fairly liberally. I feel like I got a good bit of use out of this, and I got to pair it with a good bit of things. Didn't think I would make it this far. I figured I might get like, you know, 4 pairings, but anyways, just wanted to point that out. So last, we have Frost Melt by Victoria's Secret. This has notes of fresh mint and chocolate. It says hot chocolate ignites mint and tonka, warming the season's frost. So this has that chocolate note in it. This is just like a mint chocolate scent. Basically, it just smells like mint chocolate. But this chocolate note in here is a little bit different than the one in Hot Cocoa and Cream. This one is more like a heartier type chocolate bar type of chocolate note. And I think it's the reason it feels heartier is because of that tonka note that's in here. But yeah, it just smells more edible, I guess you could say. Almost similar to a brownie, but not the same thing. And I also have the lotion to this. And the cover, like I know I'm going off on a tangent, but the lotion that they came out with for this was, the packaging was just so cute. And anyways, I have the lotion as well. So you could do like, a really good layering combo with this one as well if you use like the lotion and there's other options for doing a good body care combo with all this as well. But anyways, again, I know I went off on a tangent, but I just wanted to mention that. But yeah, so this was a good combination. When I was talking about the body care combo, I had in mind the newer body wash that Dove released that was like peppermint bark or something like that. And at some point I had used that body wash with this mist and the lotion that goes with this, and I think it was like Sabrina Carpenter's Sweet Tooth. And no, I did not use Hot Cocoa and Cream with it. Again, I'm going off on a tangent, but that was a really good body care combo. So anyways, I felt like it made sense because this has a chocolate in it to pair it with Hot Cocoa and Cream. So yeah, so this is everything that I paired with Hot Cocoa and Cream, and I enjoyed using this up and using it with all of these. Do you have Hot Cocoa and Cream? Do you like it? I'm sure most of y'all do like it. I mean, it's literally a chocolate scent. Let me know what you guys have paired it with, and if you enjoyed the video, give it a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on your notification bell. That way you're notified every time I upload a new video. And that way you also won't miss the video I have coming about my project Use It Up. This will be in there, and it should also be in my empties as well. I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.